I've been sharing the anchor desk now with Rick Karle for over 3 years, and it didn't take long to see his love and passion for telling stories. Born and raised in Syracuse, New York, Rick knew from his childhood he wanted to be in television.
Well, some good track and field action this afternoon at Kimball Union Academy.
After graduating from the University of New Hampshire, it wouldn't take Rick long to get his first job as a sports anchor in Hanover, New Hampshire.
To look back at some of the crazy things that went on here at 31.
Rick would then take his talent south, spending 6 years in Jacksonville, Florida at WJXT. In 1989, Rick made his way to Birmingham, Alabama. He would spend the next 30 years as a sports director, revolutionizing the coverage of football in our state. But after 39 years covering sports, 8 national championship games, 4 Super Bowls, 60 Talladega races, the 1996 Olympic Games, and countless other major sporting events, Rick made the jump over to news.
Tonight, the eyes of the nation fall on Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Chris Christie set to make their case to the voters. Now, this is going to be the final debate for these presidential candidates. We're running out of time, just 6 weeks before the Iowa caucus.
His knack for telling stories and touching the hearts of thousands.
He would not be denied. Holding his daughter close, his wife Carrie in the stands. Brett Yancey was about to make the 50-yard walk. Did you feel an extra tug on your arm when they made the announcement?
Definitely.
Thing about the state of Alabama, we always give back. Take a look at this haul that came in.
I thought I did die, because when I finally woke up, I was confused at what had been happening.
Cara Johns and Trinity Richards agreed to meet at WVTM 13 on their way to rehab at UAB. The friends agreed to sit together and open up about the April 15th mass shooting in Dadeville. Difficult to understand the size of this carving until you get up close. The trunk 5 feet wide, 18 feet tall. You'd have to stack 3 of me to even get close to the top of Cubby's head. PGA Tour Pro, probably club head speed of 110 to 115. This kid, 115 to 120. And when he's cracking the golf ball, he's smoking it. To see Clay in action is inspiring. He drives his own truck, drives his own boat, ties knots with his tongue, casts with his chin. And when the big bass hits,
come here, girl,
the fight is on.
Hey, don't lay down and give up, man. You know, keep going and put one foot in front of the other, and it's just don't give up.
Over his long career, 24 Emmys, a Silver Circle, 50 AP awards, 6 Murrow Regional Awards, a 1997 National Murrow winner, the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame class of 2023, and the Cancer Society Lifetime Inspiration Award. Rick Karle is saying goodbye to television. Rick, you will be missed.
That is so nice of you. Can you get that to my wife, Jill, so when I die, she can play it at my funeral?
Oh, no.
I mean, woo. Thank you so much. We just got a couple minutes. Look, I'm going to be completely honest here. I'm going to be 66 next Wednesday. And so if I've signed another 2-3 year deal, I'd be pushing 69. So I think, father time is a cruel thing. If I was 20 years younger, I'd work with you all for 20 more years, because I love all of you.
We'd love to have you for 20 more years.
But
really
at some point, you got to, what is it, Kenny Rogers? You got to know when to fold them and
know when to walk away.
When to walk away. But it's been great, and I'm going to be around. I'm still going to be writing. People say, what are you going to be doing? You know me. It's in me.
Nobody can tell a story quite like you can.
So there might be some venues and opportunities for me in the future, and we'll keep you posted on that. So can I show them this?
Yes, please.
Yes.
And we made sure to wish you goodbye with your chosen rap name.
Wow.
There.
My rap name,
yes.
Lil Ricky. And so if I do open a production company, it could be Lil Ricky Productions. That is not too bad. Okay. Well, we appreciate all of you, and this is funny. Steph said Steph lives in my neighborhood. She says, so I plan on sleeping Monday morning, until 7, 8 o'clock. She said, when I drive to work out of the neighborhood Monday morning at 3 a.m., I'm going to drive in your driveway and lay on the horn.
That's right.
You're not going to do that to me, Steph.
I wouldn't do that to Jill, though, but I would do it to you in a heartbeat.
But it's been great. 4 years, I was a sports guy for eons. And I appreciate Susanna Schuler, our president, general manager, saying, let's try to turn this guy into a news guy. And I think I survived that, and I've had a lot of fun here. So don't know what TV station you're watching out there. If you're watching us this morning, we appreciate it. If you're watching others, check out this TV station more. I think it's the best in town for sure.
We're going to miss you. It's going to be a lot different in here.
Okay, now we got to figure out what to do. Pickleball, I guess. See you on the course. And lay off that horn, would you?
Yeah, I hear you.
Take care.